Hello and welcome to Perfectly Mediocre. We are back with our tiny apartment challenge, and it's time to make a friend. Alright, I'm not going to stop him from coming out here to harvest the tiny apples that are there, because that little bit does help us, but I've been saying that we need to make a friend, and Cupid's Corner does have the option of making romantic friendships, but it doesn't mean that that has to be all we're looking for. Now, I would say we probably don't want to use our two worst traits. Let's say we're an early bird. Yeah, we don't want to do the a green thumb and an early bird. Yeah, that would be much easier. We're not romantically attracted to anyone, so fair enough. I don't even know that we necessarily have to be looking for specific matches. Yeah. Okay, so Angela, we pretty much know, well, if she's in Brightchester, there's a solid chance she's single. Travis, let's go ahead and just like you. Although I did say that we wanted to have another guy move in, but I was trying to avoid townies. Oh, Elsa? Okay, we can talk to you. Asuka, we're just gonna get everyone that we can. Katuaba, okay. Creative Child of the Islands. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good with, yeah, we'll go ahead and add you too. Okay, so we're gonna add you all to our contacts, because the best way for us to find out, okay, we can't add that many all at once. Okay, let's see. I want to avoid the townies. This one is one that appears to be from the gallery, and I have not had a date with a gallery sim yet, so let's go ahead and check that situation out. Alright, so we don't want a romantic date, we want just a get to know you date. And we're going with the intention of this being strictly friendly and friendships, and he's a little hungry, so why not get some food? Maybe we'll save the moment. We could do that. We could exercise a little bit, but I don't know if we want to do that at the same time we're getting drinks and food. Maybe sing. So that's feeling like kind of like a karaoke spot, perhaps. Alright, so he's a little bit of a country kind of guy, so we're going to take her to the Rusty Horseshoe. Alright, the weather is quite cold here, so we're going to head right inside right away. Now, there's no place for us to do karaoke, unfortunately, but, that doesn't have to stop us from finding, things to do. This should be a bar, so hopefully an employee is coming by sometime soon so that we can get drinks, but I suppose we could always make her something. Okay, so first of all, we're just going to give a friendly introduction. Oh, we actually already know her. Well, it feels a little strange that we just know her right away. I think maybe a little bit of try to make friends will work the best here for us. I wonder if they'll sit together. She's really cute. Okay. Oh, he's attracted to her because she's a cat lover? That's all you know about her, and that made you attracted. Ask about the community. I don't know what community we're asking about, but is it because we're here? Okay, yeah. This is just related to where we are. Discuss or share gardening tips. Kind of give her a little bit about you. Then under the small talk, we're going to talk about song structures. I don't think has he shown any interest in singing up to this point? Okay. Elsa is enjoying the date and would like to keep it going. Maybe take things back to your place. Elsa, it's not that kind of date. Sorry to disappoint. This is a friendship date. Now, I understand that the two of you are finding an attraction, and that's fine. But we need to learn a little bit more about you first. Get to know a bit about your family, like if you have any. You know, now we want to sing. Ask about you in general. Kind of learn a bit more. Okay, no family. Great. That's sounding perfect. Was kind of hoping that would be the case with, you know, okay, cat lover, creative, music lover. You like pessimistic Sims and you're left-handed. I think that would be the second left-handed Sim we've had in this series. We're going to ask about orientation, not that it really honestly matters for this particular situation. Also, he wants to sing. So we're just going to go ahead and do that a little bit. Alright, that's a little personal, but alright. For romance, I'm exploring. Attracted to males and females, biologically female, feminine frame, feminine clothing. Okay, and pronouns are she, her. Okay, excellent. And he's just whipping in a song all of a sudden, which is completely normal. This is supposed to be a bar. Why do we not have anybody around here? Okay, we need cheap drinks. We could just barely afford. I think we'll just do some sparkling water. Really drive home that this is just, you know, a friendly date. This is not a romantic situation. Okay, so he's got the singing skill down, and he's going to talk about singing. Maybe he's going to be like, hey, so do you think I have a future in singing? Because I really kind of enjoy singing unsung songs. Okay. All right, so we're getting the drink. We're going to talk about singing, talk about photos. Oh, that's right. We wanted to take a picture to, make a toast. Yeah, let's make a toast. To friendship and community. Wherever you're going to stand. Okay. Oh, there you go. Okay. Well, I mean, we could definitely have a community thing going on where, you know, I've said that before that I'm not opposed to community members starting to actually date or something. That's fine. They can do as they please if they're really feeling so inclined. But talk about posting photos. Unfortunately, with no bartender here, we can't do the eat something, which is unfortunate. I know you probably... Yeah, dude, we're on a friendly date. Stop being rude. You know, as a friend, I probably told you I was going on some kind of date. It just seems like the kind of thing I would do. Talk about nutritious food. We're going to really talk about food because we are hungry. Because a bartender has decided not to show up, and I can't afford to hire anyone, so... Could have sworn I had a mod in here that made that free, but... You know, my mods in general have not been working well. As I've been mentioning in other videos for this week, I am pre-recording for about a week's worth of time, and my husband has the week off, and during that time, we're going to spend some time together, but also, like, that is going to be my opportunity to dump out my mods folder and kind of restart, because I'm not sure how much is mod related or not, because some of the problems happened even after everything was running fine with updates and everything, so I don't know, but I'm going to stack things in my favor a bit and try to fix the bulk of the issues. Oh, don't dislike now. We're gonna complain about the freezing temperatures. We're not gonna grumble about gardening. We like gardening. Talk about holiday preferences, kind of just really get to self-absorbed. I don't feel like that fits him just because he was sharing a bit about himself. That just doesn't seem sensible to me. I don't know. Maybe if you guys disagree, I can change that, but I just don't see him as self-absorbed at all. Maybe we'll gossip a bit about the people that we share our apartment building with. We really are getting a lot of these small talk kind of things, which is fine, because we want to, you know, kind of keep a friendship kind of thing going. Talk about mouth-watering food. He's getting hungry for sure. Discuss work. Talk about your neighbors. Oh, he's talking about babies. Okay, Paulo, I know that you're attracted to her. I know she's attracted to you. It's not where we're going with things right now. Friendship first, and then if you want, we can kind of, you know, build on that later, okay? It's fine. Okay, you can enthuse about your interests. Why can't I find small talk? I'm probably going right past it repeatedly. But it should be here. Friendly. Where is small talk? There it is. Okay. Talk about photo filters. Sure. Celine, go ahead. I don't care what you do. I'm trying to make a friend around here so we can get this community built stronger, okay? Oh my goodness, everyone is so annoying. Okay, share a scandalous secret. Can I let you in on a secret? Celine keeps dating a bunch of people, but she's really got a crush on Lock-in, so just letting you know. Okay, suggest trying online dating. Hey, if you're interested in dates, you should try online dating. I hear it works well. Share some gardening tips. You know what? I'm a happy single. Well, great. That works out wonderful because that's all we're trying to be. Okay, let's just try to build our friendship a bit. And I think we're going to have to go to the bathroom before we leave. I need to find a bathroom. Is there a bathroom anywhere in here? Because he's kind of... Why am I on the dog? Alright, date was complete. Alright, it said, "You're so fun to be around. I really enjoy spending time with you, and I hope you feel the same way about me too." Excellent. I agree. Yeah, you can be unflirty. I don't care at this point. We've already declined one. I think it'd be a bad idea if we declined a second. There is no... Oh, there is a bathroom here. It's right here in front of my face. We didn't solve his issue of getting something to eat, but we are going to head back home and hope that after we use the bathroom here, that we have some kind of vendor nearby so we can get a bite. Oh, they're just teasing us. There's a vendor nearby, but there's nobody manning it right now. Can we afford to maybe get something delivered? Alright, because he doesn't have any kind of fridge or anything, he actually can't hire someone. I thought that there was an option somewhere on the phone, but I am not finding that. So we're gonna go to the Waterside Warble right next door. Apparently we developed some romance with Elsa. Didn't even try that. And we're just going to pick up a little something to eat. Hopefully somebody's working. Okay, it's like a cruel joke that we have an actual property here and can't order dinner, but we do have the ability here to make something, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Thankfully there's a little apartment here for him to sneak into and make something to eat. Alright, we're gonna wake up, deal with our needs. He's really not loving the way things look around here, but he does have to go to the bathroom, and then we'll have him take a nice shower after he's done. We're going to maybe be able to grab something to... Nope, nobody's here again this morning. So we're going to deal with that, and then as you'll notice, we have a huge selection of things that have started to bloom around here, so we're going to go ahead and harvest it all and hopefully have a nice income so we can start getting some of the necessities. Alright, so looking at everything here, we have 328 simoleons. It's not as much as I had hoped for, to be honest. But we do just have, like, shabby as our thing. So I don't think it will take too much. But let's see if we can at least get some kind of fridge or something so that he can deal with his hunger. Alright, thankfully this beat up fridge is in our budget. And we're left with 59 simoleons. So that's about it for our budget. But it does at least allow us to take care of one of the things that we've still been struggling with. It will mean that we pretty much are just surviving on quick meals for now, but it's something. The property owner has been over a lot to visit. I kind of don't blame him. You know, if somebody was turning my apartment into an entire greenhouse, I'd probably be keeping a close eye on things as well. But hopefully he doesn't. Yeah, let's just trash the place right in front of him. That's gonna go over well. All right, we need to find someplace warm to find some plants because we are really desperate for the money here. I really thought he would be the easiest, but I forgot winter was a thing. Okay, we've been all over, and even here in Henford-on-Bagley, the first thing we were actually able to find was some choco berries, which, whoops, isn't much. We're going to try to make friends a bit with the creature keeper here, you know, just kind of ponder life's purpose. He's starting to wonder why he does what he does, because this just doesn't make sense to him. We're going to, you know, discuss interests, get to know him a bit, because maybe he's got some tips for us on where to find some plants, because things are getting a little frustrating in the world of plant exploration. I even thought that there used to be more up here as well, but just that one plant. We again have a dig spot. There is a planter, but nothing in it. There is a plant stake, but there is nothing there. Yeah, another planter, nothing in it. Yeah. Well, seeing we're here, we might as well get to know Paul. Elsa must sense that maybe we're starting to make friends with someone else who we might want to have move in, because she's kind of trying to call right now, but I think we're a little busy just kind of getting to know this guy. I realize that he serves a purpose, so it'd probably be a little difficult for... Wait, we can sell him foraged plants? I'm not afraid of you. Okay. There were 6 selling... Oh, maybe we leave you right here, and you'll be a friend in a different way. I have never done that before. I had no idea that was a thing. And, yeah, you might be our new best friend, but not the kind that moves in with us. That is going to be exclusively the foraged plants. And you would think for that reason they could maybe give us a few more foraged plants to work with. Well, since we're here, we are going to search the turtle and take a selfie with Sophie because, you know, like I said, we're here. I also think we'll head into town and look around there. I know a lot of times by the water, and they're kind of like a park area, I tend to find some plants in those areas as well. And we could always bring them back here to the creature keeper. Alright, we're going to give her a friendly, awkward hug. He's not great at the whole socializing thing, you know? And I'm going to take a look around into this park area that I was referring to, where a lot of times I would find things. Okay, so, yep, Elsa, or Locken's calling to basically let us know she knows about the friendship with Elsa. What I'm thinking for next episode, after I return from my break will be to kind of maybe do a bit of a multi-tenant type episode, kind of swapping back and forth between everyone, in part to build the friendship with Elsa, but also to kind of see where we're at with everyone and what we can do next. Right now we're struggling with him a lot more than I expected to, so that's definitely changing up my game plan a bit, because I figured we would honestly already be working on our fourth tenant, not just barely becoming friends with one right now. So yeah, I'm not having any luck with anything here. Okay, he is hungry though, so let's see. Is there... Okay, there is at least a bar in here, so we can still get some food. I'm gonna get something kind of cheap. Eggs and toast is fine. And then we'll... Oh, she had to leave, apparently. Wonderful. Just as we're about to settle down and chat with her. Well, we can sell some items. We have sage. We don't make any additional profit on that, though, so that really wasn't all that special. Did you actually get your food? Oh, you did eat. When did you eat? I looked away for a second. I was just trying to find out what was in the area. We could haggle to buy maybe some garden shop items. Maybe get our hands on some more expensive items and plant them. We'll see what's available. All right, 25% off. So let's check out what is available. And hello, I love the dog. Okay, but we already have a dog. We have to behave ourselves. Okay. Now, what we want is probably looking at the highest cost. Now, generally what that means is, you know, like, those are going to be the more valuable things. So, yeah, looking at seeds. Let's go to seeds. Okay, these are all starter type packs and everything, so not really what we're looking for. Looking at, I think flowers really seem to be where our value is. There are some bird of paradise, and we have the snapdragons, which are worth 25. Getting the bird of paradise for cheaper than the snapdragons would be really nice. So let's see. We could afford... Oh, we can only get one. I mean, that is enough to get us going. If we plant that one, we might be able to, you know, start building things up. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a deal over here as well, and see if she has anything for us. Now, it wasn't my ideal to have to buy things in order to make money, but, you know, it happens. Oh, no deals here. All right, we're going to head home. We're going to have to do a little rearranging so that we can get that into the planter and hopefully start making some money again tomorrow. I'd actually forgotten that he got these flowers. I'm going to go ahead and sell them. Kind of wishing I had sold them before we went into town, but I also moved all of the plants out so that as we build, or as we grow these, we have like enough room to add more, so I don't have to keep coming in here to move things. All right, let's see if we can get this planted. Looks like we need to get barrel fixed soon too. Not that we can afford our own situation as it is. And there we go. It looks like our first like full harvest. Everything that we had out here has kind of come up. We'll deal with that in a moment. We need to use the bathroom here rather desperately. And then we'll go ahead and get something just to snack on. At some point, maybe we will be able to like get some kind of delivery. That was one of the main reasons, honestly, that I wanted to be able to get the fridge, was so we could order deliveries. So he's going to run to the bathroom, get something to eat, and then we're going to probably start out here by harvesting these. and we'll weed them because we want to work on our gardening skills. And then we're going to water everything and then go ahead and start harvesting and see what we get. All right, as he goes through and waters the plants, our property owner is coming to visit once again. Yeah, he's really not thrilled about the situation here. But we are making some decent money now. 982 simoleons on this day, and that's not including the birds of paradise, which over time we'll start to use the birds of paradise to take over the space because they are a much more valuable flower, and that means we'll be able to increase, the overall value of what we're doing. Now I'm gonna have him fill up that dish there. We're gonna go ahead and hop into our build mode, see if we can get a counter so that we can at the very least maybe have some prep room. But ideally I can also grab a stove, which would then give us, we have a toilet over here, but if I can get a toilet too, that'd be amazing. But we would have a place to sleep, a place to clean, a place to use the toilet, and a place to eat, all covered for now. This is not in any way ideal, not in any way what I consider completed, but we would be able and ready to move on to the next stage. All right, so we're actually going a little further with this money than I expected us to. We have a new counter, a sink, a stove. It is fully functional. It just is definitely going to need some work. I think it's even shabbier than shabby, so we have a ways to go there, but it's a start. We also have a toilet with some questionable stains, and we'll try not to think too hard about that one. And then we have a sink up here that looks like he just kind of threw it together with some leftover bits and pieces. Now, one of the things I think also might help, he's been struggling a lot with the appearance around here, so I'm hoping that we can throw in some nice shabby floors. Now, we do have these cheap and chipped floors. Same one who made the toilet that's upstairs, and I think we'll keep it kind of light down here, mainly because it'll help show off the shabbiness even more. These are only a simoleon for each floor as well, or tiles, so that is a big plus for us. And I do believe there are some tiles as well. Yep. And yeah, they're lovely, aren't they? They are just the most gorgeous tiles I have ever seen. And if I recall correctly, there should be some matching ones for the walls right here. So we're gonna go ahead and toss those up. It's a beautiful bathroom. It does look like perhaps we might need to do some work in there, but it will do for now. And I'm not sure, but I think there is a paint to go with it too. But honestly, we have a lot of options overall for, cheap paint and other things. So I'm not too concerned. I think to make it look kind of cheap, we want to just stick to something very basic, and preferably yellow. We do have the basic, but that I feel looks too nice. So maybe the classic orange stripes. What do you mean there's nothing to change? There we go. Now, I wouldn't personally put dark trim with pale floors, but, this is a shabby chic kind of place. It's not even chic, it's just shabby, so it is what it is. But hopefully, having a little bit of wallpaper up, however shabby it looks, makes him a little less miserable in this house. And if we're lucky, we might be able to afford a single light somewhere around here. I'm really hoping that the newly arranged pattern here of the plants works. I mean, it is yellow. I think we'll focus on putting it over here by the kitchen. I'm hoping that it doesn't interfere with our movement at all. I'm wondering if there's anything more in the... Oh, that's even better. Now, I do admit that there's 0 simoleons, so it is cheating a bit, but we're going to toss up a couple of these because you can't get much shabbier than that. And I just realized that I didn't do the walls up here, but that's okay. You know, it's not going to be all perfect, and the lighting is honestly more for me than for him, but yeah, there is our fabulous house. Ooh, do we have cheaper steps? Something shabbier looking, perhaps? I kind of like these. I don't know that I would consider them shabby, though, but they kind of are cool. These are yellow. That looks a little shabbier to me, although it's not yellow where I would have liked. Oh, those are way too fancy to be shabby. I think we're going to go back to these, kind of trying to match the wood of the floor, because I do plan on probably doing something else with the walls at some point, but I kind of really like the floors. They're awful, but they fit the whole shabby thing he's going for. All right, so I think that that is where I'm going to call it for today. As I said, there's going to be, for you guys, no break, but I'll be taking a break, and things might look and be a little bit different when we come back, but hopefully it's with a much smoother running game and a much smoother running person behind the voice. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider taking a moment to paw that like button, comment to share your thoughts, and subscribe for more mediocre content like this. Until next time, remember, you are perfect just the way you are.